Hey, we are live, coming to you directly from Washington, D.C. I wanted to pop in with you for a quick moment because today I had a small group session with Ray, Paul, and Jennifer, and it was just an amazing group of people, a fantastic time, and we shared a lot of good and interesting insights. And I want to share a few of those with you because I took pretty good notes. Ray talked to us about some of the systems that he's using in order to kind of, not only generate leads, but then convert those leads. And so I wanted to share with you what Ray is doing right now and give a shout out to a couple of other folks. So we talked about a lot of good stuff. So when a new lead comes in from, hold on, let me invite group members. So when a new lead comes in from anywhere, it can be Facebook, Zillow, Ylopo, it doesn't matter. When a new lead comes in, he's sending that lead to KV Core, MailChimp, BombBomb, Google Contacts, and Smart Alto, right? So he's sending those leads again to KV Core, MailChimp, BombBomb, Google Contacts, and Smart Alto. Now let me walk you through why he's sending leads to those places and kind of what's the purpose of it, how it's happening, what's going on there. Okay, so Steve Jolly, you're gonna love this, and I'm gonna introduce you to Ray. I'm gonna introduce you to Ray if I remember to do that in this in this chat. To Ray, Paul, and Jennifer, actually. I'm going to introduce you to all three of them, but let me just get to my notes. Okay, so the lead comes in, he zaps them over to MailChimp. Now, he does not do an email drip campaign. I don't know if he used to do email drip campaigns and then kind of fell off of them, but from the coaching that he has, what he does is instead, he puts those people in the MailChimp and he does a weekly newsletter. So he'll do a weekly newsletter to folks instead of an email drip campaign. So I know that some people have email drip campaigns set up in LionDesk or KV Core or Chime, Follow Up Balls. There's a lot of places you can set up email drip campaigns, and there's nothing wrong with them. But what Ray is saying though is he's getting a better response by personalizing the weekly newsletters as opposed to sending out the email drip campaigns. We did not talk about sending out, listings, list of homes type stuff. We didn't talk about that. That could be something totally different. And maybe Ray, you can have a couple of comments on that because I know a lot of people, when they think about sending out, listings from the MLS, people have kind of disparate views on that. So maybe you could want to share your thoughts. But I know I also spoke with Steve Jolly a couple of days ago, and Steve does something similar. He doesn't do email drip campaigns either. He doesn't like them. He feels like he needs to include some personal touch throughout his marketing, and I think he gets a pretty good response from that. So the people are going over to MailChimp, and then those folks are going to BombBomb. He's putting them in BombBomb, but then he's having, I think, so KV Core and BombBomb integrate, and I believe he's sending a text message. When a new lead is created, they get a text message that goes out to the lead from KV Core, and that text message includes a video from BombBomb. And so the video is like, hey, Jamie Homebuyer, my name is Ray, and I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself. Now, one of the things I want to do is, I know that right now my assistant Alex is sending you a text message. Alex is from Smart Alto, right? Alex is sending you a text message asking you a couple of questions about the homes that you would like to see. And I would love if you would take a moment, have a quick conversation with them through text message so that we can better understand your needs, wants, and expectations and curate a list specifically for you in the market to help you get into your dream home as fast as possible. Again, my name is Ray. Just wanted to shoot you a quick text. It's something like that, something really soft, but personal. And one of the things that I've done is I've talked to some of my friends who work at BombBomb about the effectiveness of video and text message. And I know they're doing a lot of testing around that. How effective is video text messages when you don't know the person. I think Ray, he likes it. He's doing it. And so if you've done that before, maybe you could share some of your thoughts, because we're going to continue to take a look at that integration with BombBomb. Maybe it's something we do, maybe it's something we don't. We've kind of had it on the table, kicked it around a bit, but it is something that I want you to be aware of. Here's my favorite thing. And I want to give a shout out to both Ray and Jennifer for this, because he also sends people over to Google Contacts. He sends people to Google Contacts. And this is where it gets really interesting, because when you send people to Google Contacts, now you have their information in your phone. You have their name, email, telephone number in your phone. Now think about the cool things you can do. First, if they happen to call you, you can answer the phone and say, "Hey, Jamie, how are you?" As opposed to, "Who is this?" or "Hassan speaking." You can start the conversation with a very soft but warm approach. Think about the impact that has for people. Think about when you go to a restaurant, a nice restaurant, and you walk up and they say, "Hi, Hassan, how are you? Mr. Riggs, how are you doing today?" Or you go to a hotel and they say, and you walk in and maybe you've been there for a day or so. They're notorious for doing this at Hilton properties. You walk in and they say, "Mr. Riggs, how are you? How was your day?" It makes a tremendous impact on building the relationship. So one of the ways that we do this at Smart Alto is when people come over, we'll send them to our CRM, which we use called Pipedrive. And then we have an app that's called Kixi. And Kixi has local presence, and it also has, caller ID. So with Pipedrive and Kixi, when they connect, you're able to see when someone text messages you or calls you who that person is. So I can answer the phone for everyone who's in our Pipedrive, and I can say, "Hi, Kevin. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Ray. Hi, Paul," right? Because I know, even if it's the first time they've ever called me, because that information is already in Pipedrive. Pipedrive is an app on my phone. Kixi is an app, right? So it's all connected. If you have any questions about how to do that, how to send people over to Google Contacts, contact someone at Smart Alto, because I'm directing my team to do that for folks. And what I may do, because I think Paul mentioned, what I may do is I just may create a video showing how to do that, because I think it's really cool. But that's not the best part. The best part is that now that you have that person's information in your phone, what can you do with it? This is Ray's idea, right? What happens when you go to Snapchat? What do they ask you to do? Connect with your friends in your contacts. And so now all of these home buyers, all of these home sellers, you have their name, telephone number, and email address in your phone. You go to Snapchat, you go to Facebook, you go to LinkedIn, you go to these places that ask you to connect with your contacts. What a magical way to just explode your sphere. What a magical way to connect with people. And you can follow up with people through those channels, and you know where they came from. It's really, really clever. It's very smart. And that type of ingenuity, it just made me so impressed, really, to have a conversation, to have a conversation on the phone with them. So I was really impressed. I was really impressed by that. The last thing, obviously, of course, that stuff goes over to Smart Alto, and we text message someone, immediately using the Smart Alto scripts, and our ISAs are following up with those folks. So if that's something that you want us to do for you, obviously, reach out to, you can just put in the comments of this video, "Hey, Hassan, I'm interested," and I'll have me or someone on my team will reach out to you to talk about that. So let's talk about this process again, because I know I went through a lot of this stuff pretty quickly. So I talked to Ray. This is coming from a small group session. And if you haven't done one of the small group sessions yet, and you're a customer of Smart Alto, you should really make some of those sessions. You should really make them. They are extremely valuable. Don't go through life alone. Life is unnecessarily hard. if you go it alone. It's no reason for you to go through life alone. This is a community here. We're trying to help people. We are helping people in, just join the small group sessions. So enough plug about that. Let's walk through this again. So lead comes in from Facebook, any lead source, Zillow, Realtor.com, doesn't matter where they're coming from. Ray is zapping those people to MailChimp, KV Core, BombBomb, Google Contacts, and Smart Alto. He's using Zapier to make all those connections. If you don't know what Zapier is, take a moment to look it up and research Zapier. This is your business. Don't use the excuse, I don't know technology. My mom and dad, over 70 years old, they use technology. This is the way the market is going. Don't sit on your laurels. Stay up to date on some of these technology and tools that can help simplify your life and grow your business, right? Stay on top of this stuff. So lead comes in, goes to MailChimp, KV Core, BombBomb, Google Contacts, Smart Alto. Lead goes to MailChimp. He's not sending out an email drip campaign. He's personalizing weekly newsletters. They go to BombBomb. BombBomb has an integration with KV Core. He's sending out a text message to those people from KV Core that has the BombBomb link inside, and it's saying, the BombBomb video is saying, hi, Jamie Homebuyer, my name is Ray. I just wanted to touch bases with you right now to introduce myself. I know that right now my assistant Alex is always the same name through Smart Alto, Alex. My assistant Alex is asking you a couple of questions about your home search. Please take a moment to answer those questions so that we can customize and curate a list of homes for you in the area. And then he's sending those folks over. So that's how you use KV Core, MailChimp, and BombBomb. And then with Google Contacts, my favorite is he's zapping those people over to Google Contacts so they show up in his phone. He now has the name, telephone number, email address of those people in his phone. When they call him, he can answer and personalize it. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Jim. Hi, Paul. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jessica. He can start the conversation personalizing it, feeling like you already know the person, the same way when you go to a nice restaurant or you go to a nice hotel. People do that for you as well. But the most interesting thing is those people are now they're in his phone. So when he goes to social media platforms like Facebook, like Snapchat, like Instagram, like LinkedIn, it asks you to connect with your friends. It asks you to import the people from the contacts on your phone so he can connect with those people, exploding the size of his sphere. And then obviously he's sending those people over to Smart Alto so that Smart Alto and my team can send a text message to them. So I just wanted to create this quick video. Super impressed with Jennifer, Paul, and Ray, who are all on the small group session today. And I wanted to share that with some valuable information on the call. I believe everyone on the call felt that way. Paul, Jennifer, I hope you felt that way. You said that you did. So, if you have any questions about any of this process, I'm going to tag Ray in this to make him available to you, make him a resource to you. I'm probably also going to do a Facebook Live with Ray over the next couple of weeks. I know I'm doing one with Steve Jolly over the next couple of weeks too, and Jennifer Bennett and Wesley Croft and CJ Evans. So we got a lot of Facebook Lives coming up around sharing best practices around what's working now. So if you need something, reach out. Don't forget, I'm going to San Diego, May the 5th through the 8th. At a work conference, and then the 8th through the 10th, I'm in San Francisco, and then after that, I'll be in Hawaii on vacation with my wife. So hope all is well, and talk to you soon.